Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Hobbiton. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Hobbiton. We're near Ilinalta's Deep, the Lady Stone, Half Moon Mill, and here we are again at our featured home, Hobbiton. For those that appreciate a world space view, we are on the shore of Lake Ilinalta. You can see Ilinalta's Deep in the distance. There's the Lady Stone where you can see the sky shard on the island. And on the shore on the Half Moon Mill side of the lake, in the midst of all of this greenery, we find our featured home, Hobbiton. But before we check out the inside, let's see what the outside has to offer. Like this boat deck. And a boat. Although it doesn't travel anywhere, it looks nice. And look at the mountains, the trees, the beautiful island nearby. This place is very scenic. And as we turn towards the home itself, you can see a really large old tree with some butterflies flying underneath basking in the sunlight. And the home has a round Hobbit-style door with ivy and moss hanging on the front of the home to make it feel warm with nature. And as we travel up top, you can see that we have some chimneys from the home sticking out through the ground to give it more immersion. And check out this view from the top. I wouldn't mind coming outside to this view every day. Now that we've seen what the outside has to offer, let's check out the inside. When we come inside, we enter a large foyer area with a tree in the middle of the home with some great candle lighting. One of the best features of the home is the immaculate lighting from a number of different sources. And as we make our way back to the front door area, we have a shield display, a nicely lit weapon display, some more candle lighting, and then we have this chest for storage. But I do want to point out that it does have an error, probably caused by the mod author originally publishing the mod in a different language. The only other quirk I found with this mod is the nav mission can be a little bit clunky for the followers, but if you have a solo playthrough going, this is an ideal home. You have some weapons plaques on your right, you've got some sort of a plant with an apocryphal effect on the left, and then we enter this large office and crafting space. Look at how the sun pours through the window, creating the shadows on the ground. That looks so nice. And then as we turn, we can see some bookshelves, and look at this large desk with a comfortable chair and a raven. Quote the raven, nevermore. Edgar Allan Poe. Fun fact, Edgar Allan Poe was kicked out of the West Point Academy. The more you know. Okay, it looks like you have some decorations of the Gray Fox, you've got the Elder Scroll there, you've got some bookshelves, and then you've got this crafting space with your arcane enchanter and your alchemy lab. That one station in the middle doesn't really do anything. I wish that would have been like a staff enchanter or something, but it still looks really neat with all of the lighting. Speaking of lighting, you have more of luminescent plants from Blackreach in the corner, as well as a dragon statue, mannequin, a Deathbrand armor map, and some larger-than-life books. Now we're moving into our bedroom space. Check out this huge bed fit for the Dragonborn. I like the map wallpaper. Those shelves don't store any books, but it would be ideal for someone that uses Jackson's Positioner to decorate. Those rugs will keep your feet warm when you get out of bed on a cold morning. Look at that lighting pouring in from the window. Over here you have another desk space with an elegant chair. That item on the table looks a little UFO-ish to me. As we turn towards the next corner, you can take another view of your bedroom space. And then in this corner, you have 3 more mannequins that you can put your best armor suits on, as well as another chest for storage. Look at this statue with a cool bird on it. And then there's a 4th mannequin in the corner. And as we pass under this ivy into a tunnel, it brings us to a den. And look at those cool floating books, like the ones from Apocrypha. Look at all of the book pages on the ground. And this large fireplace. This is probably like one of those smoky rooms where politicians meet to make important decisions. Okay, on the ground you have a stack of instruments, there's another weapons plaque, and a cool snow elf statue. And then when we come back into the foyer area, we find a cherry blossom tree, just a miniature version, a Blackreach mushroom that gives a cool glowing effect to the water feature, and then there's another mannequin. Now before we go into this wing of the home, I wanted to show you the rest of the foyer so we can finish this space off. There's a small bench, a knapsack, and another weapons plaque. Okay, now we're ready to go into this wing of the home. And we'll start to the left, right past those great looking dark elf lanterns, into your dining space, elegantly lit by candles. Look at the ivy on the windows, and you've got a cooking pot to your left as well for your cooking needs, and some shelving for those Jackson's Positioner users. And as we head to the left, you get a smithing area. It's important to note that there are a couple of versions of this home on the mod page. I'm using the main file version. The file listed under update would just have a cave wall here, so if you want smithing, use the main file. In this space we have a tanning rack, forge, mannequin, workbench, and grindstone. You're just missing a smelter, which you could add with Solar's portable crafting. I love the natural light in this area too. It looks so good. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. Hobbiton is a beautiful Hobbit-themed home on the shores of Lake Ilinalta. It's built right into the hillside with lots of ivy, moss, and wildlife surrounding it, as well as having chimneys built into the ground above. The lighting in this home is exceptional, ranging from light pouring in through the windows to the luminescence of the blackreach-like plants inside, to the lighting effects that the alchemy lab and arcane enchanter emit. There's also a bed for you to sleep, an area for you to cook, a place for you to display your cool armors that you collect along the way, as well as a smithing station for you to improve the armor or make more of it. This small home packs a punch for its size. I surely have enjoyed visiting this home, and I hope you have too. This concludes our feature of Hobbiton. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.